What is going on, guys? This is Nix96 here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to build a balanced team for November's Brawler Cup by Sylph Arena. Here is the announcement of the cup with the rules included. In this cup we can use one Pokemon from each weight category from a whitelist. Here we can see in detail the whitelist of the different weight categories: bantamweight, featherweight, welterweight, middleweight, cruiserweight, and heavyweight. As always, I would like to consider the top ranked Pokemon for this format according to PPoke, along with the recommended moveset and the move count. I also added a total count of the amount of Pokemon from each category, so we can see there are more options on slot number 3, but fewer on slots number 1 and 6. I will consider all of this information to build a balanced team, as these Pokemon have the best results in this format. Just keep in mind that the ranking may change with time according to player usage. Here on the Sylph website you can check all the information about the cup, including the rules, game filters, guides, videos, and the cup stats that shows the most commonly used Pokemon in this format. This can help us decide which Pokemon we should choose for our team to counter the most common picks. Here is a table I made with some of the top ranked Pokemon from the 6 categories, divided by type or role. We have counter users, ghosts, flyers, and fairies that can be used as anti-counter users, and some coverage types such as dragon, poison, ground, and ice. Considering all of this, in my opinion, a good balanced team should bring the following 6 roles. First, a counter user. They have some good results against most of the Pokemon allowed in this cup, and some of them are spammy. The best of them are Vigoroth from slot number 3 and Machamp and Sirfetch'd from slot number 5. Then we need some Pokemon that can beat counter users either by resisting it or by dealing super effective damage. We have Ghost, Flying, and Fairy types, and many people have 2 of them on their team. Just be careful with Ghosts, as they do not beat Obstagoon. Some examples are Slurpuff and Whimsicott from slot number 1, Sableye and Wigglytuff from slot number 2, Frostlass and Pelipper from slot number 3, Cofagrigus and Golbat from slot number 4, Tropius from slot number 5, or Mantine from slot number 6. Next, we should consider Pokemon with good coverage, to deal at least neutral damage to the previous types. A Dragon type could be considered mostly because of this. Only Fairies and Steel types resist Dragon. Some of these Pokemon are Dragonair from slot number 2, Spylos and Dragalge from slot number 4, and Dragonite from slot number 6. Poison types are quite popular since their PvP update. In this format they can be useful against fairies and some counter users as they resist fighting. Some examples are Roserade from slot number 2, Beedrill from slot number 3, Drapion from slot number 4, or Venusaur from slot number 5. A ground type could be considered as they are neutral to most of the types above. Also, the ones allowed in this cup are mostly bulky. They are Whiscash and Stunfisk from slot number 2, Diggersby from slot number 3, and Steelix from slot number 6. Also, Ice type coverage could be very useful here, dealing at least neutral damage to almost everything, including some super effective damage to flying, dragon and ground types. The best of them are Snowy Castform from slot number 1, Frostlass from slot number 3, Abomasnow from slot number 5, and Lapras from slot number 6. As the last pick, we should choose a wildcard depending on the coverage we need for the team and the slot available. As you can see, there aren't many options for slot number 1 or 6, so it is most likely we need to fill one of those. For this last pick, we could choose another Pokemon from the coverage or anti-counter user options, repeat a role, or use any of the Pokemon which was not included before. I called them other options. The best of them are Wormadam Trash and Greedent from slot number 1, Ninetales from slot number 2, Politoed from slot number 3, Magneton from slot number 5, and Melmetal and Probopass from slot number 6. You can also use T-Poke's Team Builder to help you fill a role or complete the team. This is made by choosing some of the Pokemon from the roles here. I recommend 3 or 4 and then simulate the results. You can feel free to use any of your favorite Pokemon if they are allowed. You just need to use the Team Builder wisely to look for alternatives that cover your team weakness, and keep simulating with the new Pokemon until you have your team of 6. Also remember, every team has a weakness, but one should try that it doesn't include meta Pokemon that are most likely to be used. And now, here are some team examples that are mostly balanced in this format. They are from the winners of a few practice tournaments. I hope this is helpful to all of you. This is the end of the video. Thank you everyone for watching, and if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, you can join my Discord where I will host some PvP tournaments. I'll put the link in the description below. Once again, thank you.